Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Mike.
And today we are going to be talking about playing sports, part C, teamwork. And we just talked about this.
Yes, we did.
We just talked about this. In English, we love to say teamwork makes the dream work. You've heard that before,
I like that. Teamwork makes the dream. If we work together, we can reach our goals.
Yes.
Which is why today we're going to be talking about tennis.
Yes.
Which is a game you often play alone.
Yes, typically you do play tennis by yourself, or sometimes we would call it singles, which is one person versus one person, right? If Mike and I were to play against each other, we would be essentially singles, not in teamwork, but sometimes you can play as a pair, right? In doubles. And that's where our theme of teamwork comes in. And when I think of teamwork in tennis, I cannot help but think about the iconic American tennis sister duo, Venus and Serena Williams.
Wow, did they ever play doubles? What a team they would have made.
They did.
But they were so good at the singles.
They were.
And I think you just mentioned that not long ago, the older sister, she's still winning tennis games.
Still winning.
I feel
Venus
so
Williams,
lazy.
still dominating at 45 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe it?
And she was playing singles.
She was.
So she's running around there all by herself. She could take the easy way out and play doubles, right? You can play ladies doubles, two ladies playing together. Men's doubles. They also have mixed double. We can play together.
We can play mixed. We could.
A
Good
team with a man and a woman on them. And of course, we also, when we mention ladies doubles tennis, we should look right here to our great island, Shesue.
Yes.
I hope I'm saying that right. She has won many big titles. She is one of the best ladies doubles players in the world. So teamwork, of course, in tennis, in doubles, in any other sport where you have a team, or even just working with other people. If you're in a job, if you're in the same music group, the same dance group, if you're working with other people, teamwork can indeed make the dream work. So let's find out all about this with our two characters. Who do we have today?
Mia and Andre.
Ooh, Andre Agassi, the famous tennis player? We'll find out. Let's get into the dialogue.
Wow.
Mia and Andre are talking about their tennis match.
Even though we didn't win the match, we worked better together this time.
I agree. We listened to each other and didn't get in each other's way.
Yeah, and that helped us save energy and play longer.
You also helped us save energy.
And welcome back to our topic today, playing sports, part C, where we are going to take a look at Mia and Andre.
Okay. What are they doing? Well, it says Mia and Andre are talking about their tennis match. All right. So this gives us the idea that they just played before and now it's after the game or the match and they're, talking about what was good, what wasn't so good, what they can do. Or maybe they're just like, we're amazing. We won so easily. Anyways, whatever it is, the sport, of course, is tennis. Tennis is one of those sports we call racket sports because you play with a racket like badminton or squash or other things. A racket being that thing you hold, it's got kind of a net thing at the top and you hit the ball over a net. You can play tennis on grass, you can play it on hard court or basically just the floor, or you can play it on clay. Right, which is what they do in France at the French Open. Very great sport, been around a long time. People do it just for exercise, just for fun.
Yeah.
Of course, you can become world famous. It's a very interesting sport and it has millions of fans around the world. But yeah, we don't play a tennis game, we play a tennis match.
Yes, we play a tennis match. Now, match is a noun, and match is essentially almost like what you just said, a tennis game.
Yeah.
But instead of using the word game, we would say tennis match.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think of other sports we would call it a match. Some people, we say tennis match. Some people, sometimes they say soccer match, sometimes from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other sports.
Often it's sports where you're one-on-one. You could have a chess match.
Yeah, chess match.
Against someone else.
Right.
But yeah, depending on the sport, game, match. Also in Europe and England, they might use match a little bit more than game.
Yes.
But basically, you guys understand this is when we get together to play a certain kind of sport, in this case, tennis.
Yes.
So let's get into it.
All right. Now, Mia goes on to say, well, even though we didn't win the match, we worked better together this time, which is great. So unfortunately, they didn't win like we thought they lost, but it sounds like she still has a very positive outlook and attitude towards potentially winning the next one. And she mentioned the important part about working together better this time, which again ties into our theme of teamwork.
Absolutely.
Right?
And it kind of ties into yesterday. Remember, practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Even though you played the game and you didn't win, that's practice for the future. You will get better. And you might even get better faster with the help of good, smart, and helpful people like our friend Tina, who is here to help us with our English skills. Let's go over to her.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Tennis 名词网球。Susan practices tennis every weekend. Susan 每个周末会练习网球。Match 名词比赛竞赛。The soccer match starts at 4 p.m. 足球比赛在下午4点开始。文法的部分刚刚提到了 even though 加主词加动词，尽管怎么样。后面会接完整句子，语气比 though 强烈。我们来看看这个例句 Even though Ryan was tired, he finished his homework. 尽管 Ryan 很累，他还是完成了作业。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, welcome back. So, yeah, not a lot of success at the tennis match today for Mia and Andre. They didn't win, but Mia had just said that, well, we didn't win, but we're getting better, we're improving.
Yeah.
And Andre, as we join the dialogue again, he says, I agree. I think the same thing as you. I have the same opinion. Yes, we didn't get better, but yes, we didn't win, but yes, we are getting better. And he adds, we listened to each other. And didn't get in each other's way. Okay, well, that of course in tennis is very important. As a team, you have to communicate. You have to listen.
Yes.
If Sydney tells me to do something, I should do that because that's probably a good advice. And also, they didn't get in each other's way. Now, there's two ways we can use this. In tennis, if you bump into the other player, if I stand in front of you and you hit the ball and it hits me on the head, we're not going to win like that. But also, we didn't try to do the job the other person was doing. We're a team. I'll do this, you do that. I'm good at this, you're good at that. Let's do that and be really good as a team instead of one person trying to do everything.
Right, exactly.
Okay, let's go over to Tina one more time.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的文法 Get in one's way 妨碍某人直译是挡住某人的路我们来看看这个例句 The heavy traffic got in our way and made us late 繁忙的交通妨碍了我们让我们迟到了接着我们回到课文当中
And then Mia goes on to say, yeah, and that helped us save energy and play longer, right? Now, energy, what's that? That's essentially all of the feeling and the power and the excitement that we feel when we're playing sports.
Right.
And what she's saying is that because they worked together, they didn't get in each other's way, they let each other work as a team and do what they needed to do separately, they saved energy, right? Essentially, they were working smarter, not harder.
Exactly right. Yeah,
that.
If I'm just standing there doing nothing and Sydney is running around playing the whole game by herself,
exactly.
That will save me energy, but not her. So, of course, we won't be able to play longer because my good friend player here will get tired.
I'm doing all the work,
You're
basically.
doing all the work. That's
Yes.
not teamwork.
Yes.
Back to Andre. He says, you also helped us save energy. That's an interesting thing to say. You also helped us save energy, saying that his friend Mia was really good at helping both of them save energy. What did she do? Did she plug them into a battery?
I know, you think?
Did she buy them some sports drinks or something? How did she
know.
do that? Well, we're going to have to find out after the second part, in the second part of the dialogue, after we listen to it right now.
Huh? What do you mean?
You scored a lot of points with your serve, so we didn't have to run around a lot.
Well, I learned to play smarter and not harder from you.
Thanks. We make a pretty good team.
All right, welcome back. And we are going to continue talking about our two characters, Mia and Andre, who unfortunately did not win their tennis match. But earlier they were talking about how they worked together, and because of that, they were able to save energy. But I believe it was Andre who said that Mia was the one who was able to save them the most energy, I think. So she then goes on to say, huh? What do you mean?
Yeah.
So, right? She's kind of confused. She wants to know more. She wants Andre to explain a little bit more about what he means.
Right. They're playing tennis doubles as a team.
Yeah.
So how does one player help the other? I can't run for you.
Right.
So that was a weird thing to say. So, well, Andre explains what he means. He says, you scored a lot of points with your serve, so we didn't have to run around a lot. Okay, all right, now I get it. He's saying that Mia's serve, when she starts the match, that's called the serve. And yeah, you can score just by hitting your serve so well, the other player can't even hit it back. I think it's called an ace or something like that. So you scored a lot of points by yourself right at the beginning of each point at each part of the game, so they didn't have to run around a lot. I mean, I guess it's like in basketball, if you run down and always score a 3-point shot, then we just have to run back and forth and give you the ball, and we don't have to do a lot of passing or running or other things on our own. So, okay, I can see.
Yeah, the rest of the team can just kind of sit back and relax if one person is looking to score all the points, essentially.
That's right. I can see why he said that, and I'm also very impressed at Mia's powerful serve. It must be quite impressive. All right, let's go over to Tina one more time.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的文法 ，score a point 得分，多用于体育活动。score 是动词，意思是得分 ，point 是分数的意思。我们来看看这个例句 ：Penny scored a point with her powerful serve. Penny 用强力发球得了1分。Serve 指的就是发球。接着我们回到课文当中。
Welcome back. And Mia continues on to say, well, I learned to play smarter and not harder from you. And my. So smart is an adverb, and smart is a word that we would typically use to describe when someone is really good at something.
Well, that's a very nice thing to say. Andre, he says, thanks. We make a pretty good team. Yes, they definitely played smart by playing with their brains, by using their brains, by making good decisions and being intelligent. And that made them a pretty good team. I guess he can't say we're a great team because they did lose the game.
Yeah.
But I think saying that they are a pretty good team and they will be a better team in the future, I think that's pretty fair.
Absolutely. And the word pretty, right, in this sentence is an adverb. And typically when we are using the word pretty, we're typically talking about maybe something that we see, like, oh, your ring is so pretty. Your earrings are so pretty. Your hair is so pretty. Oh, Mike is so pretty. Maybe, well, no, I'm just kidding. No. Maybe not. But, but pretty can mean in terms of the way that someone or something looks, or it can mean we make a good team. We make a great team, right? That we've done well. That's what pretty can mean as well.
Absolutely. And we can also use it like an adverb here in this sentence. And it's kind of like not quite very, but almost very, right? We're not a very good team. We're a pretty good team. We're not just a good team. We're a pretty good team. But soon we will be a very good team.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope that's the idea.
Yeah. And now we are going to take a listen to Tina.
One more time, yeah.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 smart 副词聪明的 Kyle planned his study schedule smart to get good grades. Kyle 聪明的规划学习时间表以取得好成绩 Schedule 就是时间表 Pretty 副词非常相当 It's pretty cold outside today. 今天外面相当冷啊。接着我们回到课文当中。
And welcome back. So we just heard the story of Mia and Andre, right? Playing doubles tennis, working together as a team, right? We said earlier that teamwork makes the dream work.
I love that.
They learn to listen to each other, communicate, work smarter and not harder. And even though they lost the match, they still ended up learning something and doing pretty well.
That's true. Venus Williams, Serena Williams, Djokovic, Federer, all of them have lost a lot of matches. They've won more, but of course, losing a match is not the end of the world. Losing a game, having some failure is not the end of the world as long as you use your brain, play smart, be a good team member, keep practicing, and believe in yourselves. And we believe in you guys, so keep at it. And we'll see you back here sometime very, very soon. Until then, all the best. Take care of each other, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Mia and Andre are talking about their tennis match.
Even though we didn't win the match, we worked better together this time.
I agree. We listened to each other and didn't get in each other's way.
Yeah? And that helped us save energy and play longer.
You also helped us save energy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You scored a lot of points with your serve, so we didn't have to run around a lot.
Well, I learned to play smarter and not harder from you.
Thanks. We make a pretty good team.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，tennis 名词网球 ，match 名词比赛竞赛 ，smart 副词聪明的 ，pretty 副词非常相当。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，even though 加主词加动词，尽管怎么样。We went hiking even though it was raining. 尽管当时正在下雨，我们还是去践行了。Getting one's way 妨碍某人。Don't get in my way when I'm working. 别妨碍我工作。Score a point 得分。The players scored 6 points in the first half. 那位球员在上半场得了6分。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Welcome to Which One Fits, the game where we tackle confusing English words.
I'm so ready for this one.
Today, we're going to sort out the difference between hobby and interest.
But before we dive in, let's go over how the game works.
In Which One Fits, we'll read a sentence with a blank, and you have to choose between hobby and interest.
So join us and challenge your English intuition.
All right, here's your first sentence. She spends hours painting every weekend because it's her favorite blank. Which one fits?
Easy. That's definitely hobby.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding. A hobby is something you do for fun in your free time. It's an activity you actually pursue regularly. Okay, next one. I've always had a strong blank in ancient history. Which one fits?
That one's interest.
You got it again. Interest means being curious about something and wanting to find out more. You nailed it this time. All right, let's break it down clearly.
First up, hobby is a noun that means an activity you do for fun outside of work. For example, photography is my favorite hobby.
Right. A hobby is something you actually do, like playing the guitar or painting.
Now, interest is also a noun, but it means the feeling of finding something interesting and wanting to learn more. For example, he has taken an interest in astronomy.
So with an interest, you might just read about it or watch videos, but not actively do it yourself.
Here's an easy way to remember it. Hobby is action. Interest is attention.
Exactly. Once you get the difference, it's super clear.
Now, here's something fun. You can have both in the same sentence. I developed an interest in baking, and it eventually became my favorite hobby.
From curiosity to action, an interest becomes a hobby.
And now you'll never mix them up again.
Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring.
Bye-bye.
Bye.